Hello and welcome to this video. I'm going to bring you FC Barcelona news today, on Wednesday, October 25, 2023. If you're new to the channel, here I generally talk about FC Barcelona news. So don't hesitate to subscribe, and press the like button to support me. Thank you, and let's get started.
Audio Jungle.
First of all, happy birthday to Ilkay Gundogan, who turned 33 yesterday. Here are a few photos from yesterday's final training session, in preparation for the Champions League match against Shakhtar. Here is the list of players called up for the match against Shakhtar. Here are a few statements from Xavi, in the pre-match press conference. For us, it's a crucial match, very important to reach the last 16. These are key points. Our rivals are tough, dynamic and fearless. It won't be easy or straightforward. Will the injured players be able to arrive at the Clásico in good shape? They won't be at 100% today, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm still optimistic that someone will be available on Saturday, but that doesn't change anything. It's a question of feeling. Did I expect Pedri to recover so late? We avoid relapses, they send the right sensations. It would be fatal mentally. Everything went according to plan from day one. The referees? We need to leave them alone. I'm sure they make mistakes, sometimes for, sometimes against, but we have to help them. I have a lot of faith in their honesty. I don't like referees to be conditioned. What influence does Gundogan have on the team? We're very happy with him and his leadership. Having him on the pitch is priceless. Is it ideal to approach this match with 8 players from the youth team? We're not here to complain. What does the team lose without Gavi? We're delighted, he's at a very high level because he's maturing. We're going to miss him. Trying new things because of injuries. This is not the time to try out new things or do strange things, but to be practical and show our style of play, our identity. We're not going to make any major new moves, we need to go back to the way we've been, not try anything, we're doing just fine.
Shakhtar. First of all, I understand the difficulties they face because of the situation in their country. It's very difficult for them to spend many days away from home and family. Now they have Serna as their coach, and I know and admire him. I can name many players from Shakhtar, a team that surprised us. I admire Serna a lot. I have fond memories of Chigrienki, magnificent. He was unlucky because of the competition and culture shock.
Marc Guiu, like Lamine Yamal or Fermin Lopez, are humble, and that's what makes the difference. Everyone trains to the maximum. On a human level, there's no problem. Is this a good time for La Masia? We're very proud that on today's list, there are 12 players trained here. Barcelona will only have 2 first-team midfielders available for the match against Shakhtar. Alejandro Balde will be rested against Shakhtar. This has already been agreed, according to reports. The 700 Clásico shirts that were to be sold online have all been sold. Gil Manzano is the leading candidate to referee the Clásico. Sanchez Martinez also has options. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez will be in the VIP box for the Clásico alongside Joan Laporta. Despite the strained relations between FC Barcelona and Real Madrid in recent times, Florentino Perez will attend the customary dinner between the club's heads, prior to this weekend's Clásico. Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha are in the home stretch of their recovery. If all goes well and feelings remain intact, Xavi hopes that Rafinha, Lewandowski and Frenkie de Jong will be available for the Clásico. According to Mundo Deportivo, La Liga will relax financial restrictions for clubs that have suffered significant losses due to the pandemic. This will give Barcelona more leeway in the financial fair play wage space. The Court of Justice of the European Union plans to announce its final verdict on Super League on December 21st. Marc Guiu trains with the first team alongside Astrolaga, Anai Hernandez and Fort. Barca has not included Marc Guiu on the Champions League roster, but the club could do so 12 hours before a match. Barca is taking steps to include Marc Guiu on the Champions League B list, and there is room to do so up to 24 hours before the match. This will be done without any problems. Marc Guiu will continue the first team dynamic this week, and will be available for the matches against Shakhtar and Real Madrid. Marc Guiu will be absent from the Barca dynamic from October 30th, as he will be taking part in the Under-17 World Cup, which will be played between November 10th and December 2nd. According to Sport, he earns €60,000 a year. And to finish off with some news about Marc Guiu, his Instagram account had 42,000 followers before his goal against Athletic Bilbao, and is now at over 883,000 followers. Here's what David Villa has to say about Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. What qualities does he not have? When a 16-year-old boy is able to play on a La Liga pitch, in a Barca shirt and at this level, we're talking about someone with a special talent. He's not like the others, he's special to demonstrate all that at such a young age. We have to take care of him, because he's only 16, but he's a unique talent who's come to establish himself, and we'll enjoy him for many years to come. It's official. Fermín López officially signed his contract renewal yesterday. Fermín López signed a 4-year contract, which was sealed several weeks ago. His release clause is €400 million. Barcelona and Aston Villa were both interested in Nico Williams last summer. He will now renew his contract with Athletic Bilbao, with a €50 million release clause. Fabrizio Romano confirms this, saying that Nico Williams extending his contract with Athletic Bilbao has a concrete chance of arriving, with a release clause of around €50 million. According to Sport, Deco had direct contact with Neymar at the beginning of August this summer, to ask him about a possible return to Barca. The player himself wanted to return, but the emergence of Al Hilal changed everything. Neymar has always wanted to return to Barca, because he feels it was wrong of him to leave. Now, after his injury, it seems that the paths of the Brazilian and the club will never cross again. Barcelona could only have signed Neymar on loan, or as part of a minimal transfer deal. The club even tried to sign Neymar on loan for a season after he joined Al Hilal, but the Saudi club would have none of it. That's all for today, and thanks for watching. Put a like if you liked the video, and don't hesitate to subscribe, so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks and see you soon.